Good morning. My name is Kenny Cottrell, and today we'll be talking about understanding NV Energy's new daily demand charge. A major change is coming to how Nevadans will be billed for electricity. Starting April 2026, NV Energy will introduce a daily demand charge approved by the Public Utility Commission of Nevada, otherwise known as PUCN. This change will affect both residential and small business customers. While the overall rate increase approved was smaller than what MB Energy initially asked for, the new billing structure could increase monthly bills, especially for solar and low income households. Let's explore what this charge means, why it's happening, and how it might affect you. First, what exactly is a daily demand charge? Under this new structure, your bill won't just reflect how much energy you use, it will also reflect how much energy you use at once. NV Energy will measure your highest 15-minute intervals of electricity use each day. That number in kilowatts becomes your daily demand. It is then multiplied by a set rate and added to your bill. Even if you use the same total energy every month, your bill can go up if you have periods of very high energy use, for example, while running multiple large appliances at the same time. This marks a shift from traditional billing where you only pay for how much energy you use, measured in kilowatt hours. Now your bill will reflect how much and when you use it most intensively. This new model aims to encourage customers to spread out their energy usage throughout the day, reduce strain on the grid during peak times. In other words, the philosophy shift from pay what you use to pay what you use and strain your place on the grid. Why is NV Energy doing this? According to NV Energy and the Public Utility Commission of Nevada, this change is about cost fairness and reliability. Customers who use a lot of electricity at once increase grid costs, requiring more generation, backup capacity, expensive infrastructure upgrades. With Nevada's rapid growth in data centers, large energy using industries, Greek peaks have become harder to manage. By adding a daily demand charge, NV Energy hopes to encourage customers to flatten their usage curves, promoting stability and reducing overall system stress. Another reason for this shift is revenue stability. NV Energy must recover investment in new grid generation, distribution, and storage systems. As more customers adopt energy efficiency in rooftop solar using fewer kilowatt hours, NV Energy faces a declining revenue from traditional billing. A demand charge provides more predictable income even if total energy use goes down. Additionally, large industrial loads like data center are consuming huge amount of power without mandatory participation in energy efficiency or demand response programs. That growing burden on the grid is now partly being redistributed across to all customers. Let's look how this affects different groups of customers. Solar customers will likely see a smaller return on their investment because of the new demand chart applies even if their solar system offsets most of their total energy use. Since solar generation doesn't always align with peak evening demand, many will face higher bills. Low-income household facing a new challenge. Unpredictable bills that can spike during heat waves or cold snaps, especially if they lack access to smart appliances or batteries. Small businesses may also be hit hard, particularly those with variable demand that can't be easily shifted through off-peak hours. Even average households with electric vehicles or large HVAC systems could see significant increases if their users peak frequently. Here's what those impacts may look like. NV Energy estimates without behavior changes, the new daily demand charge could anywhere from $20 to $60 per month to typical customers. These are averages. Actual results depend on your lifestyle, technology use, and the ability to shift load. If you have a large home, fast charging EV charger, multiple air conditioners running at once, your peak demands could drive your costs even higher. The most vulnerable customers, those unable to alter consumption due to work schedules, health needs, or limited resources, will likely be hit the hardest. Not surprisingly, this new billing model has generated significant criticism. Consumer advocates warn about bill shock, unpredictable spikes caused by short periods of high energy use. Others argue it undermines solar investment by penalizing customers who already reduced their consumption. There's also equity concerns. Wealthier households can install smart devices or batteries to manage demand, while lower income families cannot. Some critics question whether NV Energy overstated its cost needs or whether the Public Utility Commission of Nevada gave too much weight to utility profits over customer protection. And with additional changes, like reduced solar export credit and higher base service charges, the combined effect could discourage clean energy progress in Nevada. So, what can customers do? Start by managing when you use your electricity. Avoid running multiple large appliances simultaneously. Use smart thermostats or time of use features spread out over demand. If possible, pair solar with battery, which can discharge during high demand times and reduce your grid draw. Stay engaged with the Public Utility Commission's process. Attend hearings, submit public comments, support consumer advocacy groups, asking for rate fairness, and finally, consider energy efficient upgrades. Participation in NV Energy's demand response program to help offset these costs. So let's summarize. The Public Utility Commission of Nevada has approved NV Energy's daily demand charge, set to begin in April 2026. Its goal is to align customer cost with grid stress and system investments, but its fairness and timing remain hotly debated. For consumers, the best strategy is education and preparation. Understand your usage pattern, adopt load management habits, and engage in advocacy. Nevada's energy future depends not only on technology, but on how well its policies balance growth, sustainability, and affordability. Thank you. If you have any more questions, please feel free to look at my contact information at the end of the page. Thank you.